Hello, hello. I'm way down in the southernmost part of Oregon today, hiking from this Varney Creek trailhead into the Mountain Lakes wilderness to explore mountain lakes, of course, and I'll be bringing my fishing pole. I'm rolling solo today. Couldn't bring the boyfriend with me, he had some stuff to do this weekend, and I'm the only car at this trailhead, to my kind of shock and surprise. So I might have this whole place to myself. Yeah, it's a little bit smoky out here, but I'm not letting that stop me because I was rearing for an adventure. Check this out. The grouse berries are fruiting up here. Tiny but delicious. Related to huckleberries and blueberries. They're a Vaccinium species. I've made it to Lake Como, I think that's called. I think I'm about 5.5 miles in. It's been about 2 hours so far. I finally just saw the first other people this whole time. I was starting to feel a little creeped out that I was the only one out here. I'm sure as we get on to the weekend, it's probably gonna be a lot busier on my hike out, so I'll just try to appreciate the solitude while it lasts, hey? Well, I would say this is a perfectly good place to camp. There's actually several different groups of people coming in behind me, so I don't have to feel like I'm the only person in like a freaking 20-mile radius of the wilderness, even though that's what some people aspire to. It's just been a while for me. I don't mind having some other people in the area. Hey, get out of here! Ugh, jerk. Don't you fuck with my shit. Don't do it. Dude. I reeled up my hook to check it, and all my bait's gone. So I'm gonna guess they liked what I had on there and they stole it. Doing another experimental trail meal tonight. Kind of jambalaya, or at least jambalaya inspired rice dish. I got some shrimp that are rehydrating, hot sauce, fresh garlic cloves, instant rice, bacon fat and olive oil. There's some summer sausage I'm gonna chop up into small pieces and add a little bit of that. Then I got this spice mix that I made, and there's a lot of stuff in here. There's tomato powder, smoked paprika, minced onion, freeze-dried shallots, saffron, dried green onions, hatch chili flakes, and probably like 3 or 4 other things that I'm forgetting. Oh, chicken bouillon. Yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna throw all this together. Oh, this damn chipmunk won't leave me alone. Well, it's actually really good. This one I would definitely do more times. This was spot on. It's spicy. It's a pretty small little rainbow, but good enough to cook up for me. Good morning. Time for a little video journaling about this trip. So this is the first solo backpacking trip that I think I've been on in, like, I can't even remember the last time. Like, if you've been following me for a while, you know that my backpacking and adventuring is very deeply rooted in rolling solo and being fiercely independent. But the last 3 years, I've been sharing most of my experiences with my boyfriend, Mason, which has been awesome. This time around, the adventure just had to go on by myself. So I pushed myself out there, thinking I've done so many solo adventures before. This will be, a piece of cake. And as far as hikes go, this one really was a piece of cake. It's beautiful here. I found myself having so much anxiety, though, pulling up to the trailhead. I think it probably wouldn't have been as bad if I pulled up and there were a bunch of other cars at the trailhead, but pulling up in an unfamiliar place, way the heck out in the middle of nowhere, and there's like no other cars. It's just me. I I don't know, it made it harder to set foot up the trail, and that kind of anxiety followed me really the whole hike up here, even when I got to this lake at first. Like, there was no gut feeling, like, oh, something bad is going to happen to you. Otherwise, I probably would have listened to it a little bit more and, like, packed up and camped somewhere that I felt better, gone back to the car, whatever. And that wasn't really the case. I was just kind of having, like, like loneliness, anxiety. I mean, I think a lot of people can relate that can be the difficult part about going out by yourself. But, yeah, so not immune to that. I was definitely feeling it. Now that I'm here, and I think this morning I feel really good, I'm gonna take my time getting out of here. And I'm really glad that I got myself out here. But it wasn't easy. Anyways, I'm gonna drink my coffee and cook a little breakfast before I pack up my stuff and begin the adventure back to the car this morning. I kept my fish chilling in the lake overnight. Thankfully, there's no crawdads here, apparently. And I just seasoned it with Creole seasoning and a little bit of saffron salt, inside and outside. It's gonna fry it up in some bacon grease. Delicious. Let's get it before the freaking flies and yellow jackets do. Gosh. Someone is having a campfire, even though we're at an extreme fire danger. And it's windy. That's dumb. Well, I'm heading out. I let another couple that was showing up kind of move in on my spot while I was packing up. A lot of these other lakes are really shallow. I think they would be excellent for fly fishing if you're a fly fisherman, but I'm gonna just scoot my way back on down the trail, snack on grouse berries, and get out of here this afternoon. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good day.